their defense to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think they rally to the ball. That's definitely something that always pops up on defenses, when they're good, and they move around well. Things like that, very active. So, it's definitely a team that you got to match their physicality and their movement. And they got some good athletes out there, obviously. So, you just got to attest for all that.
Obviously, the team that beat you guys last year. So when you get that opportunity to play them again, does that bring a little extra? They had the safety and the dance. I don't know if that thing stuck with you guys or what. But what's the feeling like playing this week?
Yeah, I mean, that stuff definitely sticks with you. But at the same time, it's a new season, a new team. But it's a big conference game, and so that's our mindset this week, and it's 1-0. We're focused on Wyoming, and that's all we're focused on.
It's important to see, say beating a San Diego State is, but it's a Mountain Division team, and those are the ones that are paramount for you guys, and that's something that's evaded you guys the last couple seasons. So when we mention how big it is, I mean certainly that adds a little more to it.
Yeah, definitely. It's on our side of the conference, and so it adds to just the magnitude of the importance of the game.
It's been about a month since you guys last played a game on the Blue. I don't know if it seems like it's been that long. It's gone by fast, but. Is it good to be back home, and how much more confidence do you guys have now as opposed to maybe the last time you left it?
Yeah, I think it's definitely some of that, having some of that mojo as a team, after, a couple good wins. But, it's just good to be back at home with the fans. We obviously see an advantage, at our own place, with our fans and everything. But, good to be home, but at the same time, got to come ready to play, obviously, every week.
How nice has it been for you with we've asked you before, but with the way last year went, just to be so involved and especially scoring touchdowns and stuff this year?
It's nice, obviously, but as the tight ends, we always talk about in our group is we'll do whatever we have to do. If that's just blocking power, zone, 1 week, and that's all we're gonna do, we're fine with that. So whatever we can do to contribute.
On that blocking aspect, now when you kind of look at the tape and stuff like that, what stand out about what Alexander did last week?
Yeah, I mean, I think he just ran downhill. And physical. Those are really the two things that stood out.
How big is it the last couple of games to get him going, and what does it do for this offense when the running game's going?
Yeah, I think it definitely, opens up some other areas, we hope, and, I think it's just something that we really push here is, having a downhill run game and a successful run game, so getting him going, has been good.
Last year, because you were limited, you did a lot of coaching on the sidelines and stuff, and passing your knowledge on. Does it feel good to be kind of taking advantage of your knowledge again, though, on the football field, and you personally taking advantage of it?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's nice to actually, put what to use. But I mean, at the same time, it's just nice, being out there, with your teammates and everything, making plays, blocks, whatever it is out there with the tight ends and the whole offense. So, that aspect of it is probably more important to me than maybe some of the other stuff. But, yeah, it's been nice.
You said that you and Brett kind of talked about that play that you scored on. I was just kind of curious how that kind of came up throughout the week. And then, I mean, as the play is developing, do you know this is going to happen?
Yeah, well, I think, like with most plays, you kind of play out a few different scenarios. And it was just happened to be one that we talked about. You just like stay on the move if, they cover it from the get-go. And so that's what kind of happened. And, we kind of, once the play was playing out, you kind of see it all coming together and remember some of those talking points. And so, then it's just time to make a play.
Zach said that you guys talked through it, but maybe you didn't anticipate that you'd have to take the hit that you did. So
yeah. Yeah, I mean, as a, definitely a tight end, and I mean, any receiver, you got to, be ready to, take one in the chin a couple times. So, just hang on to the ball.
What's the biggest thing you remember stands out about last year's game in
Wyoming? I think we just didn't, maybe have the right mindset going into the game, and obviously some of the turnovers and things like that. But, I think it's just every week, that's how college football is nowadays. Anyone can win any week. So you got to come ready to play and, ready to work every week too. I think the preparation is a huge aspect into that. Not that we haven't done that in the past, but, I think our preparation, our mindset throughout the week is just as important as what it is on game day.
How have you kind of seen the offense maybe evolve from maybe the last 2 years to this year? And you guys are huddling more, and yesterday Zach said that, they wanted to do that so you guys might be able to focus on the details and stuff. But I guess as a guy that's in the offense, how have you kind of seen it evolve?
Yeah, I mean, every year it's kind of a little different, and this is kind of around the time of the year when you kind of start to figure that stuff out of like what's working, what's kind of your, your thing. And so, I think it's just that huddle aspect does allow us to do a few more things, but at the same time, we still want to kind of have that pace to us, of being in the urgency, you know, still getting up on the ball. You know, with the shifts and motions, we got to do everything quickly. You know, with the clock. So, you know, I think that's all things that play into it.